the main event for the WWN Proving Ground Championship, as your newly crowned champion, the Walking Newt, Brian Atomic, will be defending his gold against one member of the Miami Boys, the Black Puma Johnson. So without further ado, let's get started the show with your FIP Florida Heritage Champion, Mr. A1 since day one, Sage Scott.
A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Yeah, it's now my time to regret. I'm taking these moves with a food out your plate. Cause I'm the trailblazer. I'm focused, I'm better. Guaranteed there's nothing lesser than me. No confidence, I'm in this ring for dominance. You step to this man with the plan. Fat man, stronger than the move. Backhand, I think you step to me. Fat man, I am focused. I'm the dopest. Guaranteed with the time I wrote this. Never seen me, never easy. Mr. Big on facts in this race. Say Scott Marcheesy. You can never beat me no matter how hard you try. I guarantee in this world I can diversify. Let the moments, man, if you step in this ring, you can try. Step up in this movement, cause we gon' die. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. We get it on. We get it on.
WWN. First off, I want to say Happy New Year. 2025 was no doubt the year of the Trillmonger. Because for the second time in this company's history, I became the longest reigning champion. That, the WWN Proving Ground Championship. Before that, the ACW Cruiserweight Championship. And now, I stand here in 2026, your FIP, Florida Heritage Champion. Now, whether you like it or you love it, the results are always the same. I show up, I beat people's ass, I win championships, and I go home. Some people may not agree with that method. It doesn't matter, because simple as fact, no one measures up to the Trillmonger on his best day. Now, that leads me back to the guy, the man that dethroned me for the WWN Proving Ground Championship, the walking nuke, Brian Atomic. Simple fact of the matter is, I wasn't 100%. But I ain't gonna make excuses. I'm not gonna make excuses. He was the better man that day. Maybe in your world. But the fact of the matter is, he knows just as well as I do that I can get that championship whenever, however I want. But I'm gonna give his and his flowers. Brian Atomic, congratulations on becoming the new WWN Proving Ground Champion. I hope that that burden isn't too hard or too heavy for you to bear. That leads me to, I got a couple other ops I gotta address them. Rich Portiola, he was the former FIP Florida Heritage Champion. I know you have a mandatory rematch coming. So brother, this is my formal address to you. Whenever you want it, you can get it. Simple as that. And my other op, Mr. Daniel Lacey. It seems no matter where I look, you're always looking. Any championship I hold, you always want. So, whenever you decide to show up and not sneak attack or interfere in my matches, brother, we can do the damn thing. Whenever you want to do it, I'm here. Because right now, as the FIP Florida Heritage Champion, that means I'm the very best that Florida has to offer. So if anybody wants to smoke, you can come and get it, and that's just big old facts.
Sage Scott, Mr. A1 from day one. You say you're the best in Florida? You know who I am. We've been in the same locker room since you were the ACW Cruiserweight champion, back when we were in Newport Richie. Well, I'm here to say I'm the best in Florida. I won the Chosen One tournament. Hey, I'm talking. I won the Chosen One tournament. I'm going to Japan. I've been to Mexico. Where have you been? So, if you're feeling it, if you're feeling froggy, if you're feeling like you are Mr. A1 from day one, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? We'll have a match tonight for that title right there to determine who is the best in Florida.
Where have I been? Wow. Not just every major company in America, but I digress. Google it. First and foremost, I don't like being interrupted under any circumstances. But I got respect for you, Tony. I really do. You're somebody I wanted to work for a long time. Because I always wanted to prove to myself what it would be like to beat the ring technician, huh? Because in the popular circles, that's what you are. You definitely are that. You got skills, bro. So it'll be an honor to put the Florida Heritage Championship on the line against you tonight. So Rick, wherever you are, make it official. Just know something, bro. When you come at me, you better not miss.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a chaotic start to the Season 2 premiere of WWN Proving Ground Monday Night Mayhem. What a match was just made. Sage Scott, Tony Donati, FIP Florida Heritage Championship later tonight. I am Alex Green. I am joined in the commentary booth by the Emerald Emperor himself, Simon Says.
Looks like the New Year's fireworks weren't done, Alex, because we've got our own fireworks kicking off Season 2 of Proving Ground right now. Sage Scott, Tony Donati. Folks, the people that are here may be settling into their entire chairs, but they're only going to need the edge of that seat for this match.
And what a loaded card we have. Our main event tonight, Puma Johnson versus Brian Atomic, as the Miami boys once again go for singles gold.
Dividing and conquering are the Miami boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is a women's bout set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. She's been accompanied by Willa. She hails from the town of Amityville. This is the Darkness, Ravyn, Night. And her opponent. We are the gifted. You read the gifted. Representing the gifted, she hails from Tampa, Florida. She is the pretty poison.
And we are kicking off the Season 2 series premiere with the women's division showcase, Ravyn Knight and Gianna Gage, and we are only days away from Shine 85, January 11th, Sunday, right here at the OCC Road House.
Alex, I've seen glowing eyes out of a dark closet that didn't scare me as much as Ravyn Knight does.
And we are underway, opening contest. But what a match was made at the opening of the show. Sage Scott, Tony Donati, FIP Florida Heritage Championship later tonight.
Hold on, are you just gonna step over my comments about Ravyn Knight? She doesn't give you the willies. You sit here unnerved whenever she's in your general proximity.
I try to keep it to myself for fear of my own health.
I want to take a moment to wish a happy new year to just myself. Happy 2026 to the most important person in the room, Simon Says. Nice headlock takeover, too.
And I'll wish Happy New Year to everyone else out there, the WWNLive faithful.
Yeah, don't be fooled by his name. There's only room for one green man on this commentary booth, and you're listening to his voice right now.
Ravyn Knight looking to pick up some wins here, and Gianna Gage just recently announced making her Shine debut. Only, what, 7-8 days away?
We got big things coming for 2026, including this tonight, a stacked amount of matches for our Season 2 premiere. Gage into the ropes, and it's gonna take a lot more than that to even topple Ravyn Knight.
Pretty Poison Gianna Gage, a member of the Gifted. She has been impressive each and every time out, but she has her hands full with the psychopath Ravyn Knight.
Yeah, psychopath is putting it mildly. She's a walking Rorschach test. Big chops though, she's laying it into Miss Knight here. Oh, look at that, whew.
3 knife-edge chops, and the OCC Road House loves it. Gianna Gage off the rope, shotgun drop kick.
I'll tell you what, Alex, I'm pretty impressed. Double G here. Gianna Gage is really taking it to the powerhouse. But the last thing that she wants to do, Alex, is get into a slug fight with Ravyn Knight.
That will put her immediately at a disadvantage with the size and the strength advantage of Ravyn Knight.
And that's a quick way to rearrange a face. She just got pulled mush first into that middle turnbuckle, and she has found herself in a precarious situation. Talk about face rearranging.
She calls that the blackout, Simon, and Gianna Gage might be blacked out after that one.
Big snapmare. Double axe handle right to the back.
Unprotected right to the back of the head. She might be unconscious.
Like, Ravyn Knight may be insane, but she knew enough to hook that leg for that lateral press. That could have very easily been a 3 count. And look at this. Alex, I love this. I love this aggression in Ravyn Knight.
Just inflicting punishment at any means necessary, at the hair, at the throat, slamming her head off the mat.
And let it be known, I've preached this since my inception here at WWN, those 4 words, by any means necessary.
And it's worked out for you. The Emerald Empire has been one of the most dominant factions in WWNLive history.
History! Folks, oh, big flash pin, could it be? Gianna Gage almost snuck a victory out on Ravyn Knight.
Utilizing that speed and agility to take her over, but not enough. Giant clothesline. She put her whole body into that, took her head off.
Could you imagine the momentum Gianna Gage would carry into her Shine debut if she scored a victory over Ravyn Knight here tonight?
It would be huge.
Ooh, big spike.
And a lot of people don't understand how momentum works in professional wrestling, but when everything's going for you, things just seem a little easier.
And Gianna Gage taking some punishment, but I gotta say, I like the cut of her jib. She's got moxie kicking out of those offensive maneuvers by Ravyn, and Ravyn not now stopping to have a conversation with an inanimate object.
Now, according to my sources, Lilith is actually possessed by the demon. The doll is possessed by the demon.
You subscribe to that insanity too there, Alex Green?
It's the only way to make sense of it all. Gianna Gage off the ropes. What is she going for here? DDT right on her head. That's gotta be it. She's got the darkness down.
Alex, if you're trying to make sense out of anything Ravyn Knight related, you're gonna find yourself having no change in your hands, sir. There is no sense to be had from Ravyn Knight. But that was an impressive DDT. Almost could have had the big lady down.
Ravyn Knight back to her feet. Gianna Gage, she's going for the end, the choke slam.
She had that goozle, but now Gianna Gage fighting back. but what is she thinking? What? Oh!
And she nails it, and that's with the bridge. That's a pin.
Holy smokes!
Here's your winner, the Pretty Poison, Gianna.
Incredible move, got the pin, picks up the win, and the momentum going into Shine 85 is the Pretty Poison Gianna Gage. What a contest to open up the Series 2, or the Season 2 Series premiere.
Ladies and gents, this is just the tip of the iceberg. What we got going on tonight for the premiere of Proving Ground Season 2. Stay tuned for more.
Did you know that baby Keef went for the championship in the very first episode of Monday Night Mayhem?
Well,
and then
look
tonight,
at you.
Puma Johnson, the other Miami boy, gets a shot. That's later tonight. Stay tuned, so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. He hails from Chinatown in Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 198 and 3/4 pounds. The Private Eye, Slade Porter.
How'd he get inside the guardrail? I'll get paid enough for that. Oh no, don't like me now. I got everything solved. Math equations, who's going to be the next Venezuelan president, all of it. There's no one on that side. Guess I'm not a draw.
And his opponent. Representing the Dojo Hunters, he hails from Tampa, Florida, weighing at 181 pounds, Ryan the Sensei.
And Simon, I'm gonna give you another little history lesson here. This is two different generations of Proving Ground coming head to head here. Slade Porter, one of the few people that competed at ACW Proving Ground in 2015. And still in 2025, he's in the best shape of his career, Slade Porter.
Look, you're already infringing on my gimmick with your last name. I don't need you stepping on my trivia toes, too. And the day I take a lesson from Alex Green is the day our ring announcer isn't dressed like a disco ball piñata. All right? So settle down.
Ryan the Sensei, one of the newest rising stars, one half of the Dojo Hunters.
I know what he's been consuming.
Let me ask you a trivia question, Alex. Who's got the more punchable face? Our ring announcer, Oswald Cobblepot the Penguin, or our referee, Chubby Lumpkin?
I'm going to go with the ring announcer on this one. We are underway.
Look at Slade Porter. I just want to say this. I'm not as nice as people think I am, but I like to give credit where it's due. This guy looks like he is chiseled out of stone. He's got, look at the wrestling prowess, the ability. Oh, but Ryan Sensei has an answer for these maneuvers.
Now, Ryan the Sensei, he has competed at the OCC Road House, but in mixed martial arts competition as well. A very trained fighter. When they call him Ryan the Sensei, it's because he has a shoot fighting background.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting how that comes into play. Two very different styles. Ryan the Sensei, a striker, versus, oh, well, I guess Slade Porter just proved me wrong. He's got a striking game of his own. Could be going to set up some knee hyperextension, looking for the game's afoot. Woo!
Amazing lariat from Ryan the Sensei, and he is feeling himself early on here.
I can keep up like that, I just don't want to.
And Slade Porter, the private eye, usually more methodical, technical, and he just got kicked in the throat.
2 count this early in the match. Slade Porter's got to be feeling that thrust kick right to the larynx.
And it's action like this you can see each and every Monday, 7 o'clock bell time, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube.
You know, we're talking about the season premiere tonight, Alex, but we ended 2025, season 1 on a heck of a banger. A brand new Proving Ground champion was crowned in Brian Atomic, and he's going to be defending that title here tonight.
And you don't want to miss it. Make sure you're subscribed. Over 43,000 subscribers. If you're not one of them, you should be. And Ryan the Sensei somersault leg drop from the outside in, and he is in control.
I'll tell you, you do not want to be on the receiving end of a maneuver like that. That's got potential for so much debilitating damage. Catching a heel to the mush is it's a horrid sight. And that's using your old head there.
Not to mention the added centrifugal force of the leg coming down.
A centrifugal. That's a $10 word for you, Alex.
And Slade Porter getting rocked by the Sensei knife edge chop.
Looks like we are opening up the Proving Ground Chop House tonight. We saw the ladies take it to each other, and now Ryan the Sensei giving a little bit of taste to Slade Porter. Is that a judo chop?
It was a judo chop, and Slade Porter is not letting go of the ropes, holding on by the foot.
Beautiful textbook body slam, evening the odds there, putting a stop to Ryan the Sensei's striking onslaught.
Ryan the Sensei still kind of favoring that leg a little bit.
Slade Porter now, cover, peppering Ryan the Sensei with a barrage of elbow drops and knee drops.
You like that? You like that?
The last thing he wants to do is take his focus off his opponent and direct it at these
I always
cretins.
get my man.
After all the damage he's inflicted, he shouldn't be wasting time, but Ryan the Sensei unable to get to his feet, and he eats a European uppercut.
I felt that way up here at the commentary booth. And he's grabbing a hold of that leg again. Slade Porter known for putting opponents away with that devastating submission he calls the game's afoot.
It looks like he was going for it there, and Ryan the Sensei noticed it, and now he is fighting back with everything he's got. Series of right hands. Slade Porter sent for the ride. No.
Oh, on top of the great menu we've got here at the OCC Road House, these guys are serving up knuckle sandwiches and Hertz donuts. Golly, just a slugfest breaking out. A modified vertical suplex sends Ryan the Sensei crashing down. Another cover. Could this be enough? No, not yet.
It was almost enough, 2.9, but you see the frustration on Slade Porter's face.
He's really got to keep his composure in the match against a guy like Ryan the Sensei. One swift strike out of nowhere could send you into la-la land.
Just disrespectful offense from Slade Porter.
Hey, you know I sign off on disrespect, pal.
What do you think about that?
He is spending way too much time jaw-jacking with this vermin that pollutes our crowd. I mean, these great fans.
Ryan, you see him still favoring that leg. Unable to capitalize, and Slade Porter looking to put it away.
You know, you mentioned the shoot-fighting background of Ryan, but it looks like Slade Porter is no slouch, using a series of hands and feet and elbows and knees.
In the famous words of Zach Romero, that's a wombo combo.
Big spinal tap kick right to the upper part of the back.
What is Slade Porter looking for here? He is stalking his prey. Is the game afoot?
Whoa, that was right to the neck. Ryan the Sensei trying to fight out of this.
Nip up kicks, no. Both men struggling to capitalize. Who's walking out of this one?
Look at the iron grip on Slade Porter, the refusing to relinquish that. Oh, Imzaguri, or as they call it in Japan, the back brain kick.
And Slade Porter, he wouldn't let go of the leg, and it ended up costing him because Ryan, the Sensei, showing the karate.
Big whip into the corner now. Oh, that leg gave out. It was only a matter of time, Alex. We both knew it.
Slade Porter
smelling blood in the water. Oh, reversal into the cover. Woo.
Was Ryan the Sensei playing possum, or did he just come up with that just out of desperation? And now Ryan the Sensei looking to put it away. Rip cord back heel kick.
This could be all she. No. Very easily that could have scored the check in the W column for Ryan the Sensei, but Slade Porter still had enough left in the tank to kick out of that.
That kick would knock a normal man out, but Slade Porter, the athlete that he is, able to kick out. The matchup will continue.
That's right, our referee, Fatso Tubbington, initiating that 10 count, but was not needed. Slade Porter catches him out of midair.
It looked like he was going for a suplex. That was getting dangerous, but Ryan the Sensei fights out, going for the rip.
And the punch right to the patella, punch.
That is signature Slade Porter.
Oh my God!
Ryan the Sensei might be dead.
That's
into
it.
the corner.
That's it. I don't know if he's gonna have enough consciousness to tap out.
And now the game is afoot. He's got it locked in. Ryan the Sensei in trouble, in no man's land.
Ryan might as well be miles away from the ropes at this point.
And Slade Porter locking it in full torque.
We've seen the damage done to the knee. He was just dropped on his head, and that's it.
There it is.
Here is your winner by submission, the Private Eye, Slade Porter.
Ryan the Sensei, he gave it his all in that one. But Slade Porter, the experience.
Alex, Ryan the Sensei might want to go back and visit one of our trainers after that maneuver, like a modified, what was that, a Death Valley driver into the corner? Set him up perfectly for the games afoot.
That reverse figure four, once he had it locked in, it was over.
The victory goes to Slade Porter, but our referee Lardo is helping Ryan Sensei to the back as he's hopping.
He might be seriously hurt here, folks, but Slade Porter kicking off 2026 with an absolutely incredible win.
Look at the cockiness on Slade Porter. That's the type of chip on your shoulder that gets victories like the one we just saw.
We said it before, you like action like this, streaming live and free every Monday, Facebook and YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. He hails from Ocala, Florida, weighing in at 170 pounds, Nonstop, C.J. Mallory.
Don't they say, new year, new me, let's get to work.
And his opponent, representing the Miami boys, he comes to you straight from the 305, weighing in at 72,000 grams. He is the highest man in your city, the young bull, baby Keef.
Alex, will you sit down? Well, you're making a fool of yourself. What? God. You know, I'd like to send a shout out to my usual broadcast partner when I'm up here, Trevin Adams. I would like to send a shout out. I would like to, but I won't. Now, Alex, sit down.
But the Miami boys are the absolute favorite athletes of the OCC Road House. They turn Wick City into 305 Miami every Monday and turn it into a party. And we're going to see it right here as the young bull squares off with CJ Mallory.
Hold on, what did the Penguins say Keef weighed in at? Grams?
Yes, baby Keef comes in at grams. Baby Keef weighing in at 4,000 grams. CJ Mallory, 2023 Proving Ground most punchable face.
Well, that title's in contention tonight, I'll tell you what. Alex, I have a question. Our season finale for season 1, we had a tag team from New York. The Shakespeare guy had a skull. And now CJ Mallory, where are people getting these skulls? Is there a skull store nearby?
I don't know.
Are they passing it along like a baton? Whoa.
Now CJ Mallory trying to spread his wings. The feud with Benji Neptune, once a member of Neptune's Trident, trying to finally branch out and become, you know, the athlete and star that he can be, but he's in there with one of 2025 best athletes, probably, you know, the favorite in the OCC Road House every week.
I want to say something. As a connoisseur of chain catch wrestling and world of sport, I want to point out how beautiful that maneuver Keef just used to get out of that arm wringer was. Using his leg to gain the leverage into the headlock, and these guys are putting on a clinic here.
Well, I know baby Keef, he's been spending some time at the Dungeon 2.0, and he has been putting in work with some of the best in the world.
It's showing. It is absolutely showing.
He told me, I had a conversation with him earlier, and in 2026, he plans on getting higher than he's ever been before.
Is that even possible?
We're gonna find out. And he just crowned CJ Mallory right on top of the head.
Got pretty high off that.
And he's let the fans and baby Keef, CJ Mallory is a baby.
Getting into his head. And Mallory now using the ring as a weapon. Oof.
And then a big clothesline from Nonstop CJ Mallory. Now he has a mean streak.
Yeah, apparently didn't take too kindly to being called an infant here by these people and baby Keef.
If you watched back at the feud with him and Benji Neptune, he tried to take Benji out with 3 pile drivers.
Whew. Golly, there's a count. Oh, not even a 1 count, like a half a count. Keef still in the game, very much so. Another cover, that time almost a 2 count.
Nonstop CJ Mallory trying to nonstop stay on offense. And now knee right to the throat, trying to keep baby Keef grounded.
I'll tell you, I am pretty impressed by this CJ Mallory kid. Consider him officially on my radar. This guy does have a mean streak. This guy is taking it to baby Keef, and he doesn't care what he's got to do. Stomps. He used that stun gun maneuver on the top rope. Rules are meant to be broken, and this guy's employing that right now. Oh, knocking the wind out of Keef.
Looking to break a rib. Full impact right on the midsection.
A hand full of dreads, too. The referee, they're admonishing him. Our referee, Pee Wee Herman, telling CJ Mallory, off the hair.
The referee right in position where he's supposed to be, making sure it's a legal hold, making sure CJ Mallory ain't reaching in the mouth and the eyes.
Alex, what circus are we finding these referees at? Big right hands right to the midsection.
And baby Keef goes for the signature leg lariat, but CJ Mallory had done his homework, swinging neck breaker.
What an interesting setup it was into that neck breaker. This guy's got some pretty interesting offense. Wonder if he's been spending time in a dungeon somewhere training. Golly, CJ Mallory, good for you. Oh, now he's got the leg grapevine wrapped firmly around the head. Baby Keef's skull now practically in a vice grip between those thighs.
But is cutting off the oxygen the wisest move with baby Keef? He has the strongest lungs in the history of professional wrestling.
Well, allow me to enlighten you as someone that's actually been in the ring, Alex. This is not only cutting off the breathing, it's also putting pressure on the cranium. And Keef reverses it into an ankle lock. Holy cow.
Let's go. 1, 2,
Baby Keef reaching in the deep bag of tricks. I don't know if I've ever seen him bust out an ankle lock before.
I've never seen Baby Keef almost defy a 5 count either.
Hey, Mallory, that was nasty. He just went to the back of the knee looking to take Baby Keef out.
That's an easy way to hyperextend a limb or really tear something in the leg area there, Alex.
CJ Mallory sent a Baby Keef for the right back into the corner, and he's flurry of offense. They call him Nonstop CJ Mallory, and he is nonstop bringing it to Baby Keef.
Absolutely punishing the highest man in your city, but no, went to the well one too many times and left an opening for Baby Keef to level the playing field.
He put absolutely everything behind that clothesline. He took CJ Mallory's head off, and now we are at a stalemate. Both men are down.
Our referee, Goober Manchild, now executing that 10 count. If either one of these guys, they both make it. Whew. God.
Baby Keef just unloading on CJ Mallory. He gave him a 4-piece, 5-piece, 6-piece, and followed it up big kick.
Some educated feet from Baby Keef. Lateral press.
He gave him a mixed 8-piece, but it's still not enough.
Alex, Baby Keef may not be the biggest, may not be the burliest, may not be the thickest, but his strikes pack punch. They pack power. He hits deceptively hard.
That's why he's one of the best going. Nobody gets as high as Baby Keef.
Another handful of dreads.
He's looking to put Baby Keef out. What is he looking for here? Off the ropes. Tornado DDT.
Keef planted right on his dome, barely gets the shoulder up. Folks, this match continues and he goes right back to it. Smart.
What an incredible showing right here from CJ Mallory, bringing it all to Baby Keef. And this is not the way Baby Keef is going to want to start off 2026.
He may have been rattled off that tornado DDT, Alex. He may have tweaked his neck, suffering a stinger, any kind or any of a variation. Oh no.
This is the Neptune Destroyer. He almost ended Benji Neptune's career with that. Baby Keef fighting.
Able to backdrop out of it. And there you see he's holding the back of that neck. He may have, after all, suffered the ill effects of that tornado DDT.
Flat liner. He just put CJ Mallory out, hooks the leg.
Here is your winner, the Young Bull, Baby Keef.
What a victory.
What an incredible showing. The party continues once again here on Monday Night Mayhem. Baby Keef with the win. CJ Mallory back to the drawing board. And what a night of action we have. And it's time for our first championship match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the FIP Florida Heritage Championship. Introducing first.
Title's coming home with me.
Mr. Mr. A1 since day one. Yeah, it's not my time to be great. I'm taking these moves, put it through out your place. I'm the trail monger, I'm focused, I'm better. Guarantee there's nothing less than me. No compliments, I'm in the dominate. You step to this man with the black, black man. Throw the way down, backhand. You step to me, rap man. I can go this, I'm the dopest. I'm the way to take it. You can never be me no matter how hard you try. I do this. I do this. Diversify. What I do? At the moment when if you step in this ring, you can try. Step up in this movement, cause we gon' die. We gon' die. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. We get it on. We get it on. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challenger. He hails from Clearwater, Florida. Weighing in at 203 pounds. He is the chosen one, Tony Twist Donati. And his opponent, he hails from Compton, California, by way of St. Petersburg, Florida. Weighing at 230 pounds, he is the reigning and defending FIP Florida Heritage Champion, Mr. A1 since day one, the Trillness, Sage Scott.
Now this match right here could be a main event anywhere in the world. Two of the best athletes to come across the World Wrestling Network, squaring off for one of the most prestigious titles in the World Wrestling Network, the Florida Heritage Championship. Sage Scott and Tony Donati.
These guys are such top-tier talents that I'm calling it right now. Here on the Season 2 premiere, this could be a Match of the Year contender for Proving Ground already.
Both with the amateur wrestling background. Both have been in competition at the World Wrestling Network since 2018, 2019. In 2019, I squared off against Tony Donati and he beat me, so I know how good he is.
Here's my shocked face. Donati now getting ready also, though, to take a trip across the ocean, huh?
After winning the Chosen One tryouts, for those that don't know, the Chop Shop Florida Pro Wrestling and the Chosen One tryouts were held at Wrestle Expo. Tony Donati winning it and earning a trip to Japan to train in the dojo and hone his craft overseas. And he used that to catapult his way into an FIP Florida Heritage Championship match.
Smart man, very smart man. I want to point out the fact that that title is newly won by Sage Scott. Our last Super Show. What is that? I didn't know he could do that.
He is the longest reigning ACW Cruiserweight champion in history.
I just can't picture Sage Scott as a cruiserweight. The guy is a brick house. Nice fireman's carry by Donati.
You know who else couldn't picture him as a cruiserweight? The Captain Aaron Nova. And I think he was right because he is dominating as a heavyweight. 1,000%. The showing that Sage Scott put on in that fatal four-way to end the last Super Show for FIP last year was incredible. That WWN Super Show battle for the belts, the ecstasy of gold, all championships on the line. He walks out with a victory over Rich Port Ayala, Jay Sky, and August Artois, which many people cannot say that. Our world heavyweight champion, August Artois. And folks, if you have not seen that match, heck, if you have not watched that event, get yourself a Club WWN membership video on demand. Tune on and turn on. The ecstasy of gold match, insane. Absolutely. They fought in the crowd, they fought in the ring. I'm pretty sure there was fire. But right now, Tony Donati on his back, headlock takeover. Both these men, like I said earlier, amateur wrestling background, both collegiate athletes. Both started their training in 2017 at the WWNTC.
I can't, but as a guy that's getting ready to celebrate his 20-year anniversary next month, if I was half as good when I started as these guys are, I wouldn't be sitting next to you right now.
And of course, action like this is brought to you by Territory Tees, our official sponsor. You can check them out at any one of our live events. We got the Territory Tees shop set up. Proving Ground Shine, FIP logo shirts, Bruiser Brody, Championship Wrestling from Florida, and so much more. Check them out, territorytees.com. If you feel real special, Alex Green has an affiliate link. I can get a little bit of a kickback. Check that out.
Hey, support my boy over here, folks. But you mentioned live events and Shine. We got a big Shine show coming up this Sunday, the 11th of January. Come on out, OCC Road House. The ladies are going to be getting it on. And wow, a running snap there. And unbelievable.
I don't know if you heard this, but at Shine 85 on January 11th, the WWEID Women's Championship is on the line as Laney Luck takes on Evilise. Not to mention Evie De La Rosa versus Kelsey Reagan for the Shine Championship.
And you know both of those ladies like to throw down. What a feeling out process we're witnessing right here, though, Alex. Tony Donati and Sage Scott seem to be pretty evenly matched skill-wise. I'll care to postulate that Sage Scott may have the weight advantage, the size advantage. Like I said, the guy is a tank, but Donati is keeping up with him as far as hold for hold goes.
Tony Donati is also, he has continued his training in Mexico, so he is internationally traveled, internationally trained. And like I said, after being in the ring with him, he is quick, he is strong.
Uh-oh. Check out the look on Sage Scott's face. Oh, no, the feeling out process has turned into a throwdown process, belly to back, and Sage Scott hangs on to it.
This is signature suplex, Scott. It is first the German, the belly to back, and then the vertical.
What a series.
1, 2. And that's the incredible strength that Sage Scott showcases each and every week. And who can forget episode 1, Monday Night Mayhem, the main event, baby Keef. Or no, it was Sage Scott versus Krieger. Sage Scott wins.
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
Sage Scott wins the championship in episode 1 of season 1.
We got some water over here for Alex.
Season 2, he walks in FIP Florida Heritage Champion. And if you want to see a trajectory on the up, Sage Scott is it.
You know, and I'm not surprised that Sage Scott holds gold right here in WWN at this moment in time. Because how do you prepare for a guy that is so multifaceted? The size, the attitude, the wrestling ability, the fighting prowess. This guy is forget triple threat, he's a quintuple threat.
And Tony Twist Donati, head full of Sage Scott with the reversal.
Adam scouted.
Both men back and forth. Both men have done their homework.
Donati now.
Leg drop cross the second rope. And Sage Scott looks like he don't know what hit him.
Right to the back of the head. That'll knock you loopy for sure. Sunset flip.
And that's that agility, deceptive agility from Tony Donati.
Donati beats him to the punch, or to the kick, I should say. Nice DDT.
You see how he kind of turned him around to disorient him before hitting him?
Very astute, Alex.
Tony Donati could be just moments away from walking out of here. FIP Florida Heritage Champion. That would be the biggest win of his career.
To kick off the year here at Proving Ground, forget about it.
And he defeated Colt Manson the last time we saw Tony Donati in the Chosen One tryout final.
Now, I will say, Alex, I don't know how good of an idea it was of Donati to let Sage get to his feet, almost daring him. And two bulls just locking horns.
And Tony Donati might be the first man just to stand toe-to-toe with Sage.
Double clothesline sends both men down to the mat.
Like a car crash, both men are down. They might need to get that number off one of those auto motorcycle accident flyers around the OCC Road House.
But here, it would be a damn shame as our referee, Sir Eats-A-Lot, executes that 10 count if neither man can make it to their feet. Sage retains, but what a shame it would be to watch this contest end in a double countdown.
Neither man would accept that. Both men look like they're struggling and trying to get to their feet. The fans are coming alive at the OCC Road House.
I mean, the offense these guys have given, the offense these guys have taken, a lesser man would have been out of this fight a while ago.
And Tony Donati looking intense.
Oh, God. There it is. The Chop House of WWN is wide open for business. Golly.
Absolutely laying it all in.
These fans are receiving a late Christmas gift, able to be here live at the OCC Road House to witness these two go at it.
And just think, general admission to this event is free.
That's still insane to me. The fact that we are giving away cover 1, 2. Look at this.
Both men barely get their shoulders off the mat, struggling straight.
The core strength of Sage Scott. Backslide. This could be a no.
What a contest here. Who is walking out of here? FIP Florida Heritage
Cradle.
Absolutely incredible pinfall.
This is, folks, as Alex said, it is free to get in. You could be here instead of sitting at home slack-jawed watching your screen. But if you are, we thank you for tuning into Proving Ground. Another cover.
Crucifix pin.
Here is your winner, and still the FIP Florida Heritage Champion, Sage Scott.
You could tell early on in the contest, both men respected each other and knew that it was going to take one mistake. And Sage Scott right there to capitalize. Crucifix pin out of nowhere.
Alex, I don't know if Sage had the answer to the question, what's it gonna take to put and keep Tony Donati down? That crucifix pin was a smart maneuver, got the victory, but there you see, Donati's on his feet. Both guys look like winners to me right now.
And that is the first championship match of 2026 for the World Wrestling Network. Does that set the tone for the rest of the year?
Golly. Folks, stay with us. This is just the first half of our Season 2 premiere of Proving Ground right here live from Clearwater, Florida at the OCC Road House. I'm Simon Says, he's Alex Green, and we've got more action coming for you in just a little bit.
Check out this match, Club WWN, from one of our live events, and we will be right back.
That's the fist number 1. That's how we do it. Anybody want it, can get it. I do, man, but
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of WWN Proving Ground Monday Night Mayhem. I'm sitting here with WWN Commissioner Rick Danes. Let me introduce you right now the winner of the 2025 Francisco Ciatso Young Guns Invitational, Rose All Day. Rose, congratulations on once again finishing 2025 off with winning the Francisco Ciatso Young Guns Invitational. Now you are the certified young gun of the WWN. Any words of wisdom coming out, getting ready for 2026?
There's a lot of words of wisdom I want to say. Let's start off by how I wasn't supposed to be in the tournament. Some guys decided not to come to work and they had to call me off the bench. I don't deserve to sit on the bench, first and foremost. Second, let's talk about that disappointment TJ Ravyn.
Yeah, buddy!
2 years. 2 years in a row. Semi-finalists, couldn't do it. It took a guy like me, a guy who never met Frankie, to come here and win this trophy. Such a disappointment.
Rose, first off, that does not belong to you. That belongs to this man right here. Secondly, the only reason why you even won the Young Guns Invitational was because you used those goddamn brass knuckles. So, since you're so confident, let me remind you something. You faced him. I wasn't in that tournament. So how about this? You and me, one-on-one, right here, right now.
Got it.
Make the match. Make the match.
Put my name on this trophy.
Yeah, absolutely. We can make that match started right now, huh?
Right now?
Huh? Huh, folks?
Right now?
Right now?
Right now?
You guys run it by him? Come on, TJ, you try this ring. Let's go, right? Come on.
Simon, what the hell is going on? It's scheduled to just be Rose all day, you know, speaking to the fans for the first time, and now it's Damian Gemini and Rose all day, one-on-one, right here, right now.
Yeah, not pleased. Not pleased, Alex.
And I saw you with the watchful eye as Lemeria made their way to the ring, and Damian Gemini in there with the second annual Francisco Ciatso Memorial Young Guns Invitational winner, Rose all day.
Damian's lightning quick in the ring, but maybe not so quick to think about what he's doing.
You gotta think Damian and TJ both looking to turn things around in 2026. Of course, TJ falling just short in the Young Guns Invitational, and Damian Gemini, bloody brawl with his father, and both of them ended in a Says Express from you.
Look, we've had a fun time up until right now. Let's not turn things ugly. They're not just looking to turn things around in 2026. They are going to turn things around in 2026. That's why I'm here. That's why Simon Says is at Proving Ground on Monday night.
This is your boy. He ain't doing nothing.
Once again, Rose Rose all day having words with TJ Brady. And of course, it was season 1. We saw Damian Gemini turn on his father, join TJ Brady in Lemuria.
Let me correct you there. He didn't turn on his father. He stood up to his father. He opened his eyes and branched out on his own.
And we saw them rise all the way to tag team championship gold. But since
we're gonna get there,
Since losing the gold, it's almost been a downward spiral. TJ Brady had the momentum going in the Young Guns Invitational, but for the 2nd year in a row, fell just short. First year to Brady Payne.
Look, I will handle shining a light on their shortcomings. You call the action in the ring, because I'm really starting to get ticked off here, Alex.
Calling the action in the ring. Damian Gemini's shoulder first into the turnbuckle, and a simple move like that can cause a AC joint sprain. Separate the shoulder.
And what is TJ doing? He's just standing by watching this.
And I will say, since I've met TJ, this is the least like himself that I have seen.
Alex, hold on.
We've seen him shake hands. We've seen him. I don't know what's going on here. Simon's calling TJ Brady over. Rose all day going for the pin on Damian Gemini. And I don't know if our cameras caught that, but Simon having some words with TJ, telling him to wake up.
TJ has got to get his head out of his ass.
And I will say, TJ Brady, usually confident, usually cocky, and usually doesn't shut his mouth. He has been inconspicuously quiet.
Rose is absolutely tearing Damian's shoulder apart right now. There's a reason why this kid, who never even met Frank, is the 2nd year winner of the Young Guns Invitational Francisco Ciatso tournament, and not TJ. Again, for the 2nd year in a row.
And if you're keeping count, TJ only 1 year left of eligibility. Damian Gemini just getting that shoulder ripped out of socket.
I hope you know and can tell how much it pains me. Come on, Damian. How much it pains me to admit the fact that Rose is exhibiting excellent ring psychology, staying on that shoulder like a rabid dog.
He has risen quickly here through the ranks from unknown.
Lock those fingers. Lock those fingers. Ever since TJ changed his attitude and started worrying more about whether these people clap for him or not, he has been on a decline, Alex, and I will be damned. I will be dead and buried next to Frank if I'm going to stand by and sit by and watch it happen.
What we're watching right now is Rose all day putting a beating on Damian Gemini.
He is having his way with Damian out there right now. What is TJ?
And I'll say this about Rose all day. He showed up here as an unknown, but he's carried himself like a star. He's looked like a star, and he has won when it counted.
Not an unknown anymore. I'll tell you that much. That victory at our last... He signed his name in the upper echelon of young talent here at our very last Super Show Battle for the Belts when he won that Invitational Francisco Ciatso tournament. And Damian better get his head out of his backside. You witnessed the quote-unquote talk I had with both these guys. Come on, Damian.
Damian Gemini fighting with one arm after the punishment from Rose all day.
Rose, absolute. Oh, come on, Damian.
And Rose all day, he calls himself the inspirational one, but the only thing he's inspiring, Damian Gemini is to go see a doctor afterwards.
Alex, I hate to agree with you, but you are absolutely right. And I hope that you can tell the restraint I'm showing. I'm trying not to scream across this venue right now at TJ to wake the hell up. I don't want to blow our sound equipment.
Now TJ finally having some words with his opponent from WWN Super Show Battle for the Belt. And now Rose all day up high. That was a body block.
Effective.
Damian Gemini in trouble in this contest.
That was a hair away from another victory for Rose.
We were speaking about momentum earlier in the show. You got to think the momentum Rose All Day has. Undefeated through a 16-man tournament.
And you know what really chaps my ass, Alex? The fact that Rose All Day never even met Frank, won the tournament, and Frank would have loved this guy. Rose All Day would have been completely up Frank's alley. Rose gonna fly again.
Up to the second rope, and he slipped.
And he slipped off the top rope. It looks like a meeting of the minds.
And now, TJ Brady's in his face.
I hate to say Rose may have injured that leg, but that's the opening Damian needed.
Damian Gemini trying to get to his feet. Rose All Day holding that leg.
Rose going for another one. And a cutter! There it is, attaboy.
TJ Brady coming to life.
Use those nuts, kid. Use those brass knuckles, come on.
I have to ask you something. What brass knuckles?
Fair play. Fair play. Let's just say that when I stepped away from the table, Alex, I bequeathed my nephew TJ Brady a little gift. And these people are rattling in their seats right now for these two. Damian now, House of Fire.
Head of steam, and he's taking his head off. Damian Gemini fired up.
Catches that clothesline, and you went for this earlier, now able to Death Valley driver. Come on, cover, 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 go, 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 son of a...
Simon, he's gonna hate that I said this, but this energy from Damian Gemini reminds me when him and his father were tag team champions.
Yeah, how did it turn out for his father last time he was in a WWN ring?
Well, we haven't seen or heard from Papa Dog since the heinous beatdown from Vice and Violence at the series finale.
Yeah, I was out here for that, and it was one of the most uncomfortable beatings I've ever had to sit by and watch. But this is borderlining on even more uncomfortable. Damian had his window of opportunity, and now he is face first down on the mat.
And look at the damage done to both competitors. Rose holding his leg, holding his back. Damian Gemini
look
struggling
at Rose just jaw-jacking. TJ, do something. TJ, do something, TJ.
Rose disrespecting him. He's used that Rose to win almost every match. He hit him with the nuts. You asked for it, but referee Dave Sanderson, he saw it.
That is it. Come on. What has gone into TJ?
He finally did what you told him. Those are the nuts that I didn't understand he had that you gave him.
In front of the ref, in front of the referee.
I can't believe what I just saw, but Rose All Day still undefeated. And TJ and Damian both shocked looks on their face. Shocked look on your face. I don't know what is. It's Monday Night Mayhem, folks. Simon Says has left the booth. Rose All Day, he's still undefeated. Not the way that he wanted to, but just think Rose All Day is gonna have a championship opportunity in the future. But Simon Says has left the position.
I am so sick of this. I am over this. Look at me when I'm talking to you, TJ. In front of the referee? Are you kidding me? Pipe down, old woman. Look, I have talked to you, I have yelled at you, I have cussed at you, and I have laid hands on both of you. And apparently, none of that gets through your thick skulls. So, you look like you want to hit me, TJ. Do you want to hit me, TJ? I didn't think so. Batten down the hatches, losers, because next week is a momentous occasion. January the 12th, 2026, the Emerald Emperor of professional wrestling, Simon Says, makes his in-ring debut at Proving Ground. you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Find 3 opponents, and I'm gonna look at me, and I'm gonna show you how to get things done. Get up.
And I don't believe what I'm witnessing.
You're gonna have to earn it. Get the hell out of the ring right now.
Did Simon Says just say next week him and Lemeria 6-man tag action? Damian Gemini, TJ Braden clearly not happy with how things just turned out. Simon Says even more unhappy. And you can hear what the fans here at the OCC Road House think. They think Simon sucks. But this is the Season 2 series premiere, and it is living up to the bill. Monday Night Mayhem. And we still have 3 huge matches to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, violence is our life. They're weighing in at a total combined weight of 540 pounds. The Brute, Ray Elliott, and the King of the Southeast, Vice. They are Vice and Violence.
Dog ain't going anywhere.
In their opponents,
I put it down.
they're weighing in at a total combined weight of 430 pounds. The team of the superior Tom Felix and Blazing Hot Blackjack.
And we continue the mayhem here on Monday nights. We have tag team action, Vice and Violence. And the last time we saw them, they were putting the beating on Rafael Gonzalez, and they're already putting their beating on their opponents here. Blazing Hot Blackjack and Tone Felix. And not only that, Simon Says still nowhere to be found and jumped in the booth. Baby Keef.
Yo, I was partaking in some shenanigans, and Simon went out there and announced that he's coming back to action.
He said if you gotta do something, you gotta do it yourself. So Lemeria and Simon Says versus to be determined, so stay tuned to that. And now this matchup right here, Blazing Hot Blackjack, Tone Felix actually asked for this match, standing up for the Puerto Rican Hound Dog and what those two did to him, Vice and Violence, with their newfound violence. I thought Uni was cool and fun and Uni Juice, but not the case anymore.
Hey man, Uni is also from Miami. If y'all ain't know, man, I know he had that in him, but he was a cool one, man. You right, he had the Uni Juice in the bottle. Oh!
And now he's got a tag team code breaker and a wheelbarrow German nasty combo.
but their names are Vice and Violence, and at some point, the Violence had to pick up. It had to.
And it has picked up. We have not seen Rafael Gonzalez, the Puerto Rican Hound Dog, age since the beatdown at the Series 1 finale. And now blazing hot Blackjack. Tone Felix looking to get some revenge, and Uni's in trouble here.
Uni's in big trouble right now. I hope the big dog is recovering well. And I hope Blazing Hot and Tone Felix get some revenge for the big dog. Oh!
And Ray Elliott had him scouted, pulled Tone Felix off the rope. Nasty fall. Big lariat. Vice and Violence turning things around.
That turned Blazing Hot inside out and upside down.
And I don't think our cameras caught it, but on the outside, Tone Felix just ate a face full of steel into the post. And Vice and Violence, with that said Violence, turn things around here in this tag team contest.
Yeah, Tone's gonna have to get his bearings right. Oh my goodness. Ray the Brute Elliott.
Here comes
yelling
Ray
at the
Elliott.
fans.
The Brute.
Oh my God.
And there's that Violence once again.
Sounds like you're getting hit with a sledgehammer.
Back elbow pinning predicament. Now, I was telling Simon when he was up here earlier, Season 1, baby Keef going against Sage Scott, Proving Ground Championship. Now, you got Puma Johnson going against Brian Atomic. It's mayhem.
It's Monday Night Mayhem, and the only way to start the season off is putting a Miami boy in line for a championship, because you know we're gonna deliver.
And of course, the Miami boys and Brian Atomic. No, a lot of history there, I should say.
That's to say the least. I can't express this enough. I hate Brian Atomic. There won't be a world where I like the guy.
You know what Tone Felix hates? That Dragon Sleeper Uni has locked in.
Oh. And it drops the elbow across the chest.
Unique Uni-Vice Wombo combo done like no other, but I'm sure it hurts, brother.
Smack dab in the middle of the ring, nowhere for Tone Felix to go. And bad news, because comes in the big guy, the Brute, and he's laying down boots to his chest.
I was always used to Ray Elliott being kind of grumpy and mean, but Uni always kind of counteracted it. I actually fear for some of these guys if both of these are going for being that violent. And when I say that violent, I mean that violent.
Did you just see him slam Tone Felix damn near through the mat?
People at home, if you don't know, Tone Felix is a grown-ass human being that just got picked up and thrown on the ground, and if you did that, you would go to the hospital.
You would be paralyzed almost instantly.
And referee Jay Taylor.
Oh my goodness. See, that's the difference between Uni now. The old Uni-Vice would not have done that. This Uni-Vice is just taking advantage. He's letting out aggression. He's being violent.
The old Uni-Vice would have offered him a drink of Uni juice and tried to put a hat on their head or something. This Uni just tried to kick his teeth out.
They're wearing all black. There's not much Vice going on, but there's a whole lot of violence going on from these guys right now.
And now Tone Felix in a whole heap of trouble.
He's trying to fight back, couple forearms to the gut of the Brute, but to no avail. Look at him.
And standing up for PhD, they are getting beat. Tone Felix is taking quite the beating here.
Yeah, Tone ain't doing too much standing, but he's trying to get back to his feet. He still has fight left in him. He knows he's doing this for the big dog. Oh!
Tone Felix knows that. He's known for that quick strike-based offense. You just saw that quick offense right there. Springboard, neck breaker, turns it around. Both men are down and the fans come alive.
Uni talking about he's the big dog now, but Tone Felix had another thing to say about that.
No one else has something to say about that. Blazing hot Blackjack, and he's reaching for the tag.
He's dying to get in here. I've been in this position when you're seeing your partner, your mans get beat up a little bit, and you're dying to get in the ring. Tone Felix makes the tag. Here comes Blazing Hot, dropping Uni-Vice. punching Brew right in the mouth. Oh my goodness, he's going crazy. You can say he's burning the house down.
He is taking everything down. The temperature is turned up to blazing hot. He just won't stop.
Oh my goodness, he just oven baked him.
And now the straps are coming down, the shirt is coming off, and that is scientifically proven to make you stronger, baby Keef.
Hey, I'm already knowing. I've been there. Look at the strength of Blazing Hot Blackjack.
That
Goes
was a
into the
Falcon's
cover.
arrow into the pin. Ray Elliott breaking up the pin. If Ray Elliott wouldn't have been there, this match could have been over. Falcon arrow has put many a men away.
Oh, he slipped. Oh, but shows off the strength with a German on the big Brew.
And that's why they call it high-risk offense, though. High risk, high reward, one slip, and that could be it.
That is my whole thing, man. I know about them ropes. Sometimes you slip on it. Your shoes might be a little, slippery. Sweats on the rope. Oh, my God.
You heard the impact of that. That was head-to-head. I don't know how Blackjack...
Oh, Jay Taylor's distracted.
Ray Elliott was trying to use the chair, but Univice, he used the crutch, but referee Jay Taylor turned the hell around. Blackjack is down. Tone Felix in the middle of the ring.
Oh, my goodness. Nobody to help him.
He's our vice!
Oh!
Violence is our vice, and that has got to be it. Tone Felix unable to move.
Here are your winners, the team of Ray Elliott and Univice, Vice and Violence.
Witnessing that makes me worry for Puerto Rican Hound Dog and what he went through, but it really makes me worry about the tag team division and the competition and what people are going to have to go through with these two new Vice and Violence.
Oh, Vice and Violence trying to make a statement. I think that's exactly what they did. Bring in a whole lot of violence. They claim that their Vice.
Violence is our vice!
And the Brute just said it right there. New attitude from Vice and Violence. Looks like they're trying to get back to those tag titles.
Absolutely. And I don't think I have seen Univice smile since that moment before stabbing Puerto Rican Hound Dog in the back. He has not had a smile on his face since. I don't think we're gonna see one soon. Tone Felix and Blazing Hot Blackjack walking out of here beat up. Vice and Violence walking out of this one your winners. Crutches in hand, chairs in hand. They said violence is their vice, and they made that clear on the Season 2 premiere.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. On a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. Mexico, by way of St. Petersburg, Florida, weighing out 180 pounds. They are the Reason. In his next opponent. Representing the gifted, he is from Ciatso, Florida, weighing at 235 pounds. He is the baddest man alive, Leeroy.
And this, I believe, is going to be the definition of a barn burner, as the internet says.
Barn burner, the baddest man alive, Leeroy Shogun.
Even brought out the Bushido blade. Those that don't know, a master of 5 martial arts.
5.
Beat 3 men in one night.
3. One night.
Trained by Jay Lethal. And he was gifted the lethal injection by Jay Lethal.
If I'm Icky, I hope I did my homework leading up to this match here tonight.
These two have squared off before at other independents, but not here at WWN Proving Ground. I think we are in for a treat. Now, Icky also trained by Jay Lethal, David Mercury at the Wrestling Lab.
Shout out to Mercury, shout out to Lethal.
And then he has also continued training in Mexico and trained in Lucha Libre. He trained down there with Tony Donati, of all people, we saw earlier tonight, and a hell of a match.
It's A1 Day 1 Sage Scott, but right now we got a little standstill here between Icky and Shogun, but Shogun right now taking control.
It's the baddest man alive versus the reason. And if you want a reason why the talent here is unmatched at WWN Proving Ground, it's right here.
Yeah, and Shogun calling out his move, so Icky had the wherewithal to reverse it.
He is lighting him up with the knife edge chop. And this, some of that Lucha Libre inspired offense, that technical wrestling into the top wrist lock.
Did you see the feet work?
I believe it's footwork.
Hey, how many feet does he have? The man is crisp. He's technical in the ring, and this is a great grappling matchup that we're seeing right here. And
when I look at these two, I see 2 gifted athletes.
You definitely see
Shogun
some
might be
gifted talent right here.
Shogun might be offended that I said that, but both of these athletes absolutely gifted, well-versed.
Talent all around in the ring, and look at Icky with the nice arm drag. Trying to move a little bit. Oh,
no, he still caught it with the arm drag springboard.
That's how crisp he is. Even off balance, he's on balance and still takes down the big Shogun.
I recently just witnessed Icky versus Matt Seidel for the level of competition he's seeing out there. That can only make him better.
Oh!
Shogun went for the springboard, and Icky did his homework. Big drop kick.
Icky knew, he scouted it. Hit him with a big drop kick. Hello!
Oh, Icky was going for the dive, but he just got planted. Back breaker, face buster.
There we go. He just asked them, the OCC faithful, do they want to see a dead body?
With a resounding yes, and now Shogun climbing to the top. But Icky, what agility up to the top.
Oh my goodness!
I think we did see a dead body, but it's Leeroy. Shogun, ref, check on that man.
Please, ref, check on that man. Check on both men. This is absolute mayhem.
What the hell did I just witness? Leeroy Shogun is a big-ass dude, and he just got German suplexed off the top rope.
He didn't just get German. Icky jumped from the mat to the top rope, landed with both his feet, grabbed the big Shogun, and Germaned him in the middle of the ring.
And you get action like this every Monday night here at the OCC Road House. Now Icky up to his feet. Leeroy Shogun staggered.
Oh my God, both men firing up. Oh.
What a contest. What a Season 2 series premiere. That popped through like a gunshot. Now, IKKI, he's not in a good position.
No, he was not. Got tangled up in the ropes, was able to fix himself.
Hey! Screw off the top! I believe they call that one a plancha.
Hey, I'm in absolute disbelief right now, Alex. Oh!
Bridging! Did he get him? No, referee Jay Taylor.
I can't believe that was a 2 count.
Bridging Samoan drop.
I thought it was a bridging fall away. It doesn't matter what you call it.
Yeah.
He got him with a nice crisp bridge, planting him in the middle of the ring. Shogun still kicked out at 2.9. This is absolutely...
The core strength, the upper body strength, the neck strength to perform that move on that big of a dude.
Hey, props to him. This match isn't even over. He's earned my respect.
IKKI is the reason my jaw is on the floor right now, and so is Leeroy Shogun, but this matchup still going. IKKI, what is he going for here?
He's trying to lift the big fella up again.
And Leeroy Shogun, perhaps out of desperation, keeping it grounded.
Shogun trying to use his weight advantage.
IKKI once again going for it.
Gets him off his feet, though.
But both men jockeying for position.
Oh.
Leeroy Shogun whipped the roll-up.
Little small package.
That's enough to break the hold, though, and create some separation. Good. Enough to get that elbow. Shogun up to the top. Oh! He went for signature Shogun, but he crashed. He burned.
Oh, both men meeting in the middle of the ring. Shogun, IKKI, both missed.
Back and forth. Both men has each other scouted. Both men with full impact.
Wow!
Leeroy Shogun catches the lariat into the abdominal stretch.
That is some veteran maneuver right there. That's crazy. Gives him an elbow while he's in the stretch too. Put a little bit more damage on him.
Leeroy Shogun, he felt the momentum shifting and he put the brakes on real quick.
He popped the emergency brake real fast. IKKI able to slip out.
O'Connor roll. 1, 2. And back and forth these two go. Leeroy Shogun.
Oh no.
Oh! Injection. That's it. He's blended.
You can count to 50.
Here's your winner, the baddest man alive, Leeroy Shogun.
What an incredible match here on the Season 2 series premiere. Leeroy Shogun and IKKI just put it all on the line, and these fans, you can tell they enjoyed it.
The fans enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I was excited to see this match. This is actually a very, very great opening show for the season.
And that shows you this competition in this locker room unmatched.
I'm hyped right now. I'm 1-0 to start the year off. IKKI and Shogun just blew the roof off the place.
I don't know how both men are standing at this point after that match, let alone IKKI's kind of having a hard time.
Yeah, IKKI's having a little bit of a hard time, but that right there is the caliber of talent that's in this locker room.
And baby Keef, I think it's time for the main event. That match wasn't the main event. That match was so good it could have been. It could have been. But now it's time for the main event.
And now I told you I was hyped before. The levels just went through the roof, man. Because you know what's about to happen.
Puma gets his shot at the most hated man, Brian Atomic.
And we taking that gold to the 304.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event. It is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the WWN Proving Ground Championship. Introducing first, challenger, representing the Miami boys. He comes to you straight from the 315, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Black Puma, Puma Johnson. And his opponent, he hails from Waterbury, Connecticut, weighing in at 190 pounds. He is the reigning and defending WWN Proving Ground Champion, the Walking Nuke, Brian Atomic.
The Monday Night Mayhem Season 2 series premiere has lived up to the mayhem. We saw Sage Scott's first FIP Florida Heritage Championship match. We saw Damian Gemini versus Rose all day. IKKI versus Leeroy Shogun, absolutely incredible. Simon Says announced he's stepping back into the ring. And now our main event, Brian Atomic's first championship defense, and it's against your brother in the Miami boys from the 305, the Black Puma, Puma Johnson.
Puma Johnson is about to do what I couldn't do last year, and that is start the season finale off winning the Proving Ground Championship in the main event.
And of course, we've seen the history between Brian Atomic and the Miami boys. We've seen what Brian Atomic will stoop to win matches by any means necessary.
Yeah! He ain't stupid or nothing. He getting ran over.
Puma Johnson has the size, the strength advantage. But Brian Atomic, there's that speed and that quickness, and he almost had Puma's shoulders down for a 3. But no, Puma rolling one up.
You understand that? That's a Puma right there. He's agile. He's quick. Hey, all you need is to get a 3. That's all you need.
Baby Keef, I thought you were the one that likes to roll them up, but Puma Johnson almost rolled up one Brian Atomic right there.
Well, when you're on the road with Baby Keef for 4 years, you know, you learn a couple things.
What are we going to learn here? Who walks out of Season 2, Episode 1, WWN Proving Ground Champion?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Brian do got some lethal kicks, and he caught Puma right in the ribs.
Now, I mean no disrespect, Baby Keith, but I think Brian Atomic has showcased himself to be an incredible athlete. But Puma Johnson, agility like a cat.
That's what I tried to tell you. He's straight from the jungle. He's a Puma, and he's quick as a cat. He's strong as an elephant.
And you see it there. Body slam, added spin, go for the pin.
Right in the middle of the ring. Hey, you're working him. You working him.
Brian Atomic in his first championship defense, getting some beatdown from the Miami boys. Baby Keith, you look like you're having a good old time right now.
Anytime I see Brian in pain, it's a great day to be alive.
Especially when it's by one of the Miami boys.
You know it.
And now both men back and forth. And Puma Johnson might be unconscious because that was absolutely incredible. Back and forth in his action like this that you can see. Club WWN, $9.99 a month, thousands of hours, including Full Impact Pro, Shine Wrestling, Proving Ground, our WWN Super Show, Battle for the Belts that we just came off of, which Exodus kind of did some nonsense.
Don't even get me started on that. Right now, what we're going to do is focus on Puma Johnson winning the Proving Ground Championship. He's got Brian hung over the top rope. Look at the strength. Watch the strength. Look at the strength. Brian is trying his hardest not to get lifted, still off the floor.
And you can see the entire rise of Brian Atomic through the Proving Ground episodes. From the TC to Monday Night Mayhem, he's all grown to be more vicious, more lethal, and you saw it right there, right on the back of his neck.
Yeah, he's vicious, he's lethal, he's all that, but you know what he's not? He's not the last guy that won our singles competition. That's what he's not.
But what he is is the new WWN Proving Ground Champion.
We're going to see how long that lasts.
As he's kicking the spine in of Puma Johnson. And Puma Johnson had him rocking and rolling. But now Brian Atomic, ground and pound on the spine, on the neck.
I give it about 8-9 more minutes before he's not Proving Ground Champion anymore. I know he said no. I know he's not going to quit. You ain't got to tell me.
Referee right there, prime position. Puma trying to fight out as Brian Atomic still attacking that spine. That neck.
I'm not even worried right now because Puma has resilience.
But how much resiliency does it take to get out of this as he has it locked in? Those fingers are locked. The knee is in the neck, but the fans giving him the added little boost.
Look at the strength. Look at the strength. Even with a hurt back.
And now Brian Atomic going for the pin. Sunset flip. Now Brian Atomic rolling one up. Oh, goodness. And there's that signature Brian Atomic offense that carried him all the way to the WWN Proving Ground Championship. And not a lot of people have held that championship. You think John Strange, Rich Portayalo, Krieger, Sage Scott, Brian Atomic.
Yeah, one of those names are different from the other guys, but I will say this. Puma just got absolutely rocked with a forearm, and I thought my boy was out for a second. But yes, there has been some prestigious holders. I don't know what Brian's reign is really going to be because it's only going to last about 7-8 more minutes, to be honest with you.
And Puma trying to get off the mat.
Yeah. My boy got fighting him all day. People say you need a second win. He's a Puma. He's got third, fourth, and fifth wins. Look at him. Look at him.
He's what they have 9 lives.
They do. Oh my Lord.
And there went one of them. He's down to 7 now. He just got rocked. I don't know how he's conscious. That was nasty.
Oh, here we go.
And Brian Atomic roll through.
Oh my God! That clothesline almost just beheaded Brian.
Come on, big man.
Brian Atomic in trouble. Puma.
Ball him.
Signature Puma.
Come on. Come on, Brian. Those arms up. Come on.
And Brian Atomic had to get out of there. Puma with the onslaught, strike after strike.
Mauling him.
Cartwheel slam. Looking in the crowd, he said, that's for your head, and follows it up with a headbutt. Is this Puma's moment?
Oh, goodness.
And it was so close, you
Stay on him.
You could hear the fans gasp.
Yeah. You just heard Puma ask, black lights, it's over.
And the fans saying that was 3. They thought it was over. I thought it was over. But now Puma Johnson looking to kick off season 2 with the biggest win of his young career.
I told you it's over with. It's over with.
Brian Atomic, what's he got? Oh, back and forth.
You might be the first person to ever caught Puma doing that.
It ended with Brian Atomic hitting the drop kick. And now Brian Atomic coming through.
Oh my goodness.
Throwing caution to the wind. Over the top rope, doing anything to win. Brian Atomic looking to retain the championship. And he throws Puma Johnson in the ring.
Come on, Puma. Yeah, he can't get the big fella in there.
And Puma in a lot of trouble.
There we go. There we go. He's never in trouble.
You gotta wonder if how much time and energy it took to get Puma Johnson in the ring.
Brian spit.
That gave Puma enough time to recuperate to kick out.
That's all he needs. If Puma gets 1 to 2 seconds to breathe and get his air back, he's good.
What about Brian Atomic throwing caution to the wind, launching his body like a weapon over the top rope, and now he's going for the springboard kick. No!
He just got caught. He just got caught.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Puma power slam. He's got both leg hook. We got it.
Oh, my God, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That had to be 3. I ain't even gonna lie with you.
I thought it was 3.
Everybody thinks it's 3.
How did Brian Atomic kick out of that?
Come on, man. Let's go, man. This ref out here counting slower than...
That is why Brian Atomic is the Proving Ground champion. I thought that was it, but now Puma Johnson lifted him up. Now Brian Atomic.
Oh my God, he's got him in the guillotine.
He's got him in the guillotine, the front face lock. He's cutting off the oxygen. Puma, he might be in trouble here.
Puma needs to breathe. Come on, Puma.
We've seen holds like this beat many men in many different sports. And Brian Atomic locked in. He's got his fingers locked. I can't see, does he have his arm under the chin?
I don't know, but Puma right now is fading. Puma needs to get his breath.
Puma is fading fast.
There we go. There we go.
And now Brian Atomic.
Elbows to the back of the head. That's got to be illegal. Oh my God.
And what a suplex from Brian Atomic. And now he's looking to put it away. He's got the leg hook.
There we go.
And in some sports, yes, baby, Keef, you're right. Elbows to the back of the head are illegal, but in professional wrestling, it ain't one of them. Brian Atomic using that, an incredible suplex. And now, what is it going to take to put Puma Johnson away?
Brian right now is wondering that exact same thing that you just asked. What is it going to take to put my boy down? It's nothing you can do to put my boy down.
It's time for the BFE. Up to the top. No.
No!
Puma Johnson, quick like a cat, up to his feet. And we saw how dangerous it gets up here in the last match. Brian Atomic, you are in danger.
I told you, Puma got 4, 5, 6 wins.
And what is he looking for? A belly-to-back suplex. A super belly-to-back suplex. Brian Atomic, once again, elbows to the back of the head.
Oh!
And Brian Atomic dropping him face first on the turnbuckle. This match, our Season 2 premiere main event. And now Brian Atomic, back handspring kick. Body like a weapon. Puma Johnson is down. Best foot stop ever! Baby Keef, I'm sorry to say it, but I think Puma is done. Damn.
Here is your winner, and still the WWN Proving Ground Champion, the Walking Nude, Brian Atomic.
Absolutely incredible main event to cap off an absolutely incredible Season 2 series premiere. And Brian Atomic, what a statement he just made. He's looking at Baby Keef. Baby Keef's looking at Brian Atomic. What is he doing? Brian Atomic grabbing Puma Johnson. He's got him once again in that guillotine. Baby Keef coming out. And Brian Atomic getting out of dodge.
Don't be scary now. You a noob, right? You scary.
Come on, Atomic. Get to the back. It's done.
And Baby Keef having some words with Brian Atomic. Brian Atomic, he'll jump that far.
Shut up. I'm the Atomic. It's done. Head to the back. Let's go.
Brian Atomic having some words for Baby Keef. Baby Keef said he's coming for that championship. Brian Atomic said, "The hell you are." What an absolutely incredible, chaotic night. Monday Night Mayhem leads up to the building. The Puma Johnson, what an incredible main event. Puma Johnson, seconds away from being the champion. Brian Atomic walks out of here. And that's just week 1. We will be right back here next week, Monday night, and we already know Simon Says returns to action. I can't believe what we witnessed. We saw the FIP Florida Heritage Championship be defended. IKKI versus Leeroy Shogun. Absolutely incredible match. What the hell is going on with Lemeria and Simon Says? And Brian Atomic's reign continue. We'll be back next week. I'm Alex Green for WWN Live. Thank you and have a good night.